CDM regulations, as the name says, is the construction, design and management regulations, and they are particular and peculiar to the construction industry, where all other legislation and regulation is for everyone at work, working at height regs, the confined space regs, manual handling regs, for everyone at work, including the construction industry. But the CDM regulations are particular and peculiar to our industry, because it is a particular and peculiar industry because of its transitory nature. Well, the main problem with their implementation is people not understanding what the regs are for and whose responsibility different roles are. But it's perfectly clear if you look into the regs, the main duty holders, client has more duties now than they did under the 2007 regulations. The principal designer, which is the new role in the 2015 regulations, the principal contractor, contractors and designers all have specific roles and responsibilities under these regulations. But there's a confusion about what these roles are. But the key thing is under these regulations. So when the principal designer starts to worry about what his role should be, looking further into the regulations, it's really to make sure that other designers have carried out their role and carried out the principles of prevention when designing their aspect of the project. I really think it comes down to communication and training. People with these regulations now have been around 3 years, and there's still a misunderstanding, but people have a reluctance to go out and find out about them. But once they do get an understanding from them, I run courses myself where people have come along, and once they get the basic understanding of the regulations, they realise what they're trying to achieve. And all they're trying to achieve from the 1992 directive from Europe is to improve and maintain the conditions for those guys out on site. And that's what all the people from the first inkling that we're going to build something take on board, so that in the pre-construction phase, the design phase, whatever you want to call it, they start looking at who can be harmed and how to minimise and mitigate those problems.